Okay, PBR is back in the PNW professional bull riding. Back at the Tacoma Dome for a championship matchup today. The Austin Gamblers taking on the Missouri Thunder as part of the Unleash the Beast tour. And joining us now live is pro rider Ezekiel Mitchell with more on what's going down tonight in Tacoma. Ezekiel, your friends in the rodeo circuit call you Blue. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, so how would you explain rodeo and bull riding to somebody who has never seen this sport before?
Well, it's kind of like the ultimate David and Goliath match. We're going up against animals that outweigh us 10 times, and they're extremely athletic, extremely fun to watch, and then you get to watch pretty much some of the best athletes I've ever come across in my life. You have to kind of compartmentalize competing at the highest ability, but knowing that there's a danger there that could potentially even take your life. So it's a pretty interesting sport. It's always unscripted, it's unpredictable, but it is extremely fun to watch.
I mean, it's really intense. Not only is it like a team of cowboys going up against another team of cowboys, but it's all of you guys against that bull. Can you tell us about a day in the life of one of these animal athletes of PBR?
Well, the PBR animal athletes, they get to hang out. Once they're on the road, they get at what we call bull housing, which will be an area outside of where our arena is, where they'll be pretty much housed. And before the stock contractors, the owners of the bulls, eat, their bulls eat. So they'll probably wake up very early in the morning, feed the bulls, maybe even exercise them a little bit, and then they'll get shipped over to the arena, where they'll be put into a little bit smaller pins, but they're very comfortable individual pins, or they might be paired with their friend, and they pretty much just wait until it's their time to go. And whenever they're here, they perform, and then whenever they head home, they'll be turned out somewhere into a big pasture, maybe even put what we call put on cows, which means he's going to go home and maybe make the next generation of bucking bulls with the ladies.
Okay, all right. So how is this thing scored? I mean, I see you jumping around on the back of that bull there. How are you guys collecting points?
Yeah, no, the scoring system's pretty simple. It's a score from 1 to 100. 50 points for the bull, 50 points for the rider. The bull is judged on how hard he bucks, the direction he spins, the amount of kick he has, the intensity, and the degree of difficulty. And the rider is scored accordingly, 1 to 50, from how well he controls that bull, how well he can ride the bull, and how well he can flash at the bull in his style. So there's some nuances that go into it that you learn whenever you watch the sport long enough, but that's the basics of the scoring system there.
Okay, Ezekiel, you are a self-taught cowboy. You know, for us here in Washington, rodeo isn't really a part of our culture here. At least it's not super popular in the most populated areas of our state. Can you tell us what possesses one to get on the back of one of these bulls?
I guess poor lifestyle choices. No, it's something I think that's in a lot of us guys that ride bulls. It's something that you're kind of born with. It's an attraction. It's the attraction, I guess, to the adrenaline, maybe even a little bit to the danger, and figuring out how to conquer things in yourself that may seem big, but they're small at the time. So it's kind of like a lifestyle, not really just a choice. I always say I didn't choose bull riding; it chose me, and it really is that. It's kind of like I don't do drugs or anything, but I guess it's kind of like a drug. Once you get it in your system any kind of bit, you kind of just dive in head first. Okay, and so it's just a select few guys that can do it.
Going off of that, what is going through your mind when you're sitting on the back of that bull in that pen before they open the gate? I can't imagine it's good things.
Oh no, it is. You just kind of stop trying to think. You want to kind of start shutting your brain down. You know what you're supposed to do. Remember the things that you're supposed to do, and don't try to dwell too much on what could happen or what shouldn't happen or this, that, and another, because bull riding is really a game of reaction. We don't know what the bulls are doing. You can't draw up like necessarily a playbook or anything to try to outwit the bull. You have to just kind of react as he moves. So you want to be a millisecond behind him whenever he decides to break. You want to be it's a dance almost. So it's really neat.